Before I show you how to understand, navigate, and implement the techniques of sustainable life satisfaction, I need to make something very clear. It's no accident I use the word satisfaction and not happiness. This is because our ideas about happiness are misguided. My client Andrea taught me this beautifully. A few years ago, a young woman came to my office and sat down on that purple leather couch. If you were to go by Andrea's appearance, you might not have guessed how much she was struggling. She was tall and pretty, with long hair and warm brown eyes. She embodied an effortless elegance, not flashy, but subtle, tasteful, and comfortable. She was impressively poised for a college student home on winter break from her first year at UCLA. It wasn't until she began telling me about her life that it became apparent how miserable she was. Like a lot of people her age, Andrea scripted entire narratives about herself and the people in her life via social media, which she scrutinized and analyzed many times a day. When she saw online that someone was having a party to which her friends were invited and she was not, she became disproportionately insecure and depressed. When she texted someone and didn't hear back instantly, she assumed that not only were they mad at her, but they were spending time with other friends, better friends, and saying negative things about her. Andrea knew she consistently came across as defensive, clingy, sad, and moody, and she wanted people to reach out and inquire about what was troubling her. When they didn't, she was hurt. Toward the end of our first conversation, Andrea asked the question so many of my clients in their late teens and early 20s ask: why am I so unhappy? Although my older clients experience different types of circumstances and situations as the source of their troubles, they too struggle against unhappiness. They have all lost their sense of purpose, of joy and wonder in life, and they often feel undeserving of what successes they have. In this era of anxiety about economics, politics, climate, and health, this shared despair is growing worse. I'd go so far to say there is an epidemic of existential despair in this country and beyond. And that is because people in every demographic persist in chasing a false idea of happiness. I encounter clients like this every day, people crippled by a core sense of inadequacy, imposter syndrome, and self-loathing colliding with an impossible standard. I should be happy. I want to be happy. I have read all the happiness books. I even meditate and do yoga. Why aren't I happy? Such a good question.